All right, here's the deal. Here's the deal. That phone call from your mom, the one where she sounds exactly like your mom, panicking, needs money right now, that might not be your mom. And I'm not saying that to ruin your day. Okay, I'm partially saying it to ruin your day, but mostly I'm saying it because this is now a real problem. And by the end of this episode, you're going to know exactly how it works and exactly how to beat it. Make sense? Good. Let's go. So the topic today is basically one big question. Can you still trust a voice, a photograph, or a video? And the short answer, because I always lead with the answer and then explain the why, the short answer is not by itself. Not anymore. The era of I heard it with my own ears, I saw it with my own eyes, case closed is over. Done. Finished. And frankly, most people have not gotten the memo. Let's start with voice cloning, because that's the one that's going to knock on your door first. Here's the part that shocks people. You do not need hours of somebody's voice to clone it. You need seconds, a few seconds of clean audio, and the software can build a copy of your voice that says whatever the bad guy types. And where do scammers get a few seconds of your voice? Oh, I don't know. Your voicemail greeting, that video of you at your kid's birthday party that you posted publicly, the podcast you host, because, and this is the ironic part, you thought it would be fun? Yeah, I'm literally handing out free samples right now. If somebody clones this voice, honestly, good luck to them. Enjoy the rambling. Now, here's how the scam actually plays out, and it's got a name, the grandparent scam, and it's been around forever. It used to be some guy going, "Grandma, it's me, your grandson." And grandma goes, "Kevin?" And the scammer goes, "Yes, Kevin." That was the old janky version. The new version, it actually sounds like Kevin. Same voice, same little vocal habits, crying, scared. "I'm in jail. I was in an accident. I need bail money. Don't tell mom and dad. Wire it now." And grandma's brain is not thinking about artificial intelligence in that moment. Her brain is thinking Kevin is in trouble. That's the whole trick. Panic first, think never. And before you go, "Well, that's a grandma problem. I'm too sharp for that." Let me humble you real quick. There was a case, this one's famous, where a finance employee at a big engineering firm got invited to a video call with the chief financial officer and a bunch of colleagues. Video call, faces moving, voices talking, people he recognized, and he wired out roughly $25 million. Every single person on that call except him was fake. Everyone. Deep-faked faces, cloned voices, the whole rigmarole. This was a professional whose literal job was handling money on a live video call, looking at people he knew. So no, this is not a gullible people problem. This is an everybody problem. Okay, so how does the video side even work? Quick teacher moment, stay with me. The way a lot of this stuff gets made, you've basically got one piece of software generating fake faces and another piece of software whose whole job is catching fakes, and they play against each other over and over, millions of rounds, and the generator keeps getting better until the detector can't tell anymore. It's like a forger and an art expert locked in a room together, except the forger never sleeps, never gets tired, and practices a million times a day. So when people say, "Oh, I can always spot a deep fake, the eyes look weird," that was true a few years ago. The weird eyes, the mangled hands, the 6 fingers, the blinking problems, those tells are dying off fast. Betting your bank account on the hands look funny is not a strategy. It's a prayer. And photos? Photos are honestly the most cooked of all three. You can type a sentence into a free tool and get a photograph of an event that never happened, a person who never existed, a receipt, a document, whatever. Which brings me to the third thing, synthetic identities. And this one flies under the radar. A synthetic identity is when a fraudster takes real pieces, like a real social security number, often a kid's, by the way, because nobody's checking a 7-year-old's credit report, right? They take that real number, attach a fake name, fake birthday, fake face made by a computer, and they build a whole fake person. Then that fake person applies for a little credit, pays it back, builds a history, gets more credit, so on and so forth. And then one day, maxes everything out, and evaporates. And here's the punchline. There's no victim to call the bank because the person never existed. Financial industry folks consistently rank this among the fastest growing types of financial crime, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. It's a racket, a very patient, very profitable racket. So, deep breath. Am I telling you all this so you can lie awake tonight staring at the ceiling? No. Because here's the good news, and I mean this, the defenses are almost embarrassingly simple. The technology attacking you is science fiction. The technology defending you is secret word and a phone call. I'm serious. Defense number one, the family passphrase. Tonight, and I mean literally tonight, sit down with your family and pick a code word or a code question. Something dumb, something random, something that is nowhere on the internet, not your dog's name, not your street, not anything a scammer could scrape off social media. Pick something like purple, lasagna, or an inside joke from that vacation where everything went wrong. And the rule is if anyone calls in a crisis asking for money, gift cards, wire transfers, anything, you ask for the word. Real family member knows it instantly. Cloned voice? The software can copy the sound of Kevin, but it cannot copy what's inside Kevin's head. That's the gap. That's where you win. Defense number two, the independent callback. And if you only remember one thing from this whole episode, make it this one. Hang up and call back on a number you already have, not the number that called you, not a number they give you, because here, verify me on this line is just the scammer handing you a second door into the same scam. You hang up, you open your own contacts, you dial the number you've had for years. If your grandson is really in jail, calling him back does not make it worse. And this works at the office too. Boss emails you or video calls you saying, wire the money, it's urgent, keep it quiet. You verify through a separate channel, walk down the hall, call their cell, $25 million, remember? One callback would have stopped it. Defense number three, and this one's free. Urgency is the tell. Every one of these scams, every single one has the same heartbeat right now. Don't tell anyone there's no time because the scam dies the moment you slow down and check. So flip it. Treat urgency itself as the red flag. The more somebody pushes you to act immediately, the more you should do the exact opposite. Legit emergencies survive a 10-minute delay. Scams don't. Bottom line, and then I'll let you go. The question was, can you still trust a voice, a photo, a video? And the answer is, you trust the process, not the pixels. Sight and sound used to be proof. Now they're just claims that need a second check. Set the passphrase, do the callback, slow down when someone's rushing you. 3 things, that's it. That's the whole defense. And it beats basically everything I just scared you with. In any case, go set up that code word tonight, and when your family looks at you funny, tell them Mike said so. And hey, if you get a call next week, that sounds exactly like me asking you to wire money to a ministry account, ask for the passphrase, because the real me would never call. Frankly, the real me barely answers questions, comments, concerns, bribes. I'll see everybody on Tuesday.